Today's video is one of tough love. There's going to be a lot of harsh realities in places, but I promise it comes from a place of wanting to really help you improve on Apex Legends and taking the right steps. You need to hear these things, and I know it's going to be a video that people come back to time and time again. The words and message of this video is key. Number 1, not taking accountability of your own actions and making excuses. This one is going to be one that we're going to spend a little time on. It's pretty huge. You suck at the game. We all have at one point. Everyone starts off improving. Doesn't matter how good you are. Even if you spend thousands of hours on another franchise and hop over to Apex Legends, you're going to suck. Maybe not as much as somebody else, but you gotta just accept it. And stop caring about it. And stop comparing yourself to others. What should you care about? Your enjoyment, passion, and focus on your own improvement. Focus on you. Stop blaming others for why you suck. You learn from your mistakes. The reason why you suck is because that is the potential that you have. The more mistakes you make, the more potential you have to improve. The things that need to stay out of your vocabulary if you want to actually care about improving, just some examples. Always yelling that your teammates are bad. They are an X, Y, and Z different input. The game is bad. My setup or internet or X, Y, and Z is bad. Let's start with this. Playing a BR or multiplayer game, you're going to have good teammates and bad teammates. The real question is, did you play the best you could? The right answer is no. We could always do better. That is actually how you improve and how you take yourself to the next level. And honestly, who cares what input they use or what they're on? You need to focus on how you can counter it, how you can make better decisions, how you can improve. Like we said, stop focusing on others. If this game is bad, or any game, why are you playing it? Don't play it. That literally goes for everything in life. Why suffer through something that you truly don't enjoy? There's only so much time that we have in our life, and if somebody told you had a week to go, you need to spend it doing something you truly enjoy. Finally, if something in your setup is not so positive, why not pick up a side hustle to improve that quality of life? A different hobby, perhaps. Why suffer if it's something that is truly bad or something that you can't get enjoyment from life from? Think of solutions, not excuses. It's a difference between why someone else improves versus why you stay stuck. Number 2, you are dropping hot and not learning. Hot dropping is 100% the best way to learn to get into early fights. You lose over and over. You build confidence, slowly but surely. But I realize some peeps take this too far and never take learnings from each encounter. Hot dropping purpose is to get into engagements and pressure. Realize the odds of clutching out a win through tough hot drops and the percentage of its success rate. It's going to be low. Make adjustments to improve that. This goes to taking accountability. Did you drop near loot? How many opponents were nearby? Did you need to push? Could you have looted a little bit extra then pushed in? Were your teammates close by? Question yourself at every corner, because those questions, again, the more mistakes you make, the more you're going to improve. Number 3, you're picking the wrong loadouts. This one's also pretty big. If you choose an SMG and a shotgun, but you choose to play passive or at a distance, well, you brought the wrong loadout to the encounter. If you got a sniper and then you choose a triple take as a secondary weapon, well, the triple take is a strong shotgun close to range, but you're going to have a slow rate of fire across the board and will struggle against an R99 or a Mastiff. Make adjustments and know your strengths and weaknesses in each encounter. That's what makes a difference. Pick a loadout that is either diverse or can handle multiple situations. If you don't, make sure the encounters you place yourself in are suitable for that engagement. Number 4, being super negative. This one's a massive one. The moment you're negative, you're going to lose focus on your goal. No one wins by being blocked by your own negativity. You win because you know you're going to win. Once that mental drops, your performance does, and your ability to learn and improve also diminishes. So things you can do is step away from the game if needed. Ask yourself what is fun in your goals. Take each moment and realize it's part of the process. There are things that will break, disconnects, audio issues, the list goes on. There are things that are unfortunately unfair in game, and this is also applicable to what happens in life. But if those drop your mental that bad, I question the decisions you're making in life, and you need to find happiness. It's okay to have those feelings and embrace them, but how you handle them is key. If you're having a bad day at work, school, or someone upset you, well, it's time to separate those out and focus on you today. Clear your chores, homework, or to-do list and say, this is now for me, This is me time. I'm going to play Apex. I'm going to get better. I'm going to have a good time. That's what matters. Number 5, skill-based matchmaking is making it hard. The unfortunate reality is most games these days have skill-based matchmaking. They're designed to match you with similar players of your skill. Sometimes the player base size goes up and goes down depending on the time of day that you play. You might get easier opponents, you might get more difficult ones. These systems won't probably change, and you have to realize they are tools to help you also improve. The placebo effect is facing an easier lobby your whole life and never a difficult one. The minute you face someone who's better, you won't ever know what to do. You thought you were the best, right? Well, this goes into number 6, you're blinded by your own progress. It's just like going to the gym. You see your own performance every day. You don't realize one day to the next your own progress of losing weight or making gains. Skill-based matchmaking makes this even harder. The lobbies just start getting harder despite you improving. Take a step back and realize how far you've come, because so much progress has been made, I promise, but you seeing it from your own perspective day in and day out, you're just not going to see how much progress. Number 7, you're playing the wrong game. Finding enjoyment and happiness. Why do you play Apex? Or any game for that matter? What is your end goal? It should always be for fun, the thrill of competition, any sort of enjoyment, the passion. I'm not telling you to stop playing Apex, but this is a genuine question that leads to number 8, learning why you play Apex. There is a reason why you're watching this video. It's to learn honestly why you suck. Learn to improve, learn to steps to get better, like genuine steps. And you're already taking steps in watching this video. Your passion took you to this video. There's so many reasons why Apex is a great game. There's also so many reasons why it's not. Comment down below why you play Apex. I want to see. We're all going to learn together. See others' reasons why they play Apex. It's going to paint a story. You're going to see different walks of life, purposes, and reasons, and that's honestly what brings us together and probably why we all enjoy this game so much, or just gaming in general. Number 9, bad positioning. This one is really big. If you're on the low ground, open field, or not taking cover well, then it's bad positioning, not your aim. Maybe you could have gotten to the zone sooner, taken height, fought for a better spot, the list goes on. That's why I have a dedicated video on the subject, but positioning can make things hard. And number 10, impossible situations and your ego. We're consistently working on improving your aim, positioning, and everything, but you have to check the ego at the door. For any team-based game or any game to improve, the ego has to go to get you into a flow state, to improve, to have the willingness to see things from a different perspective. You need to know you can improve, and you need to understand that you can be the best. That's it. Don't let your ego do more than that, because you're going to fall and your ego will want to make excuses on why you lost because you're trying to protect that ego. Screw pride and screw your ego. Get back up and fight again. No excuses. Fight for the goal. What is your mission? What are you trying to learn? Some situations, yes, are impossible to win, but did you play to the best of your ability? And next time, what can you change to avoid that bad situation? Number 11, switching things up and trying new things. The ego can stop you from actually wanting to try new things. A new legend, a new loadout, and more. By seeing things from a different perspective, you open up the creative mind to improve. See what may or may not have worked in a different angle on what your own strengths are. This video is a hard one. It comes from accepting that we all need to improve, whether it's improving your aim or any sort of fundamental to actually improve an Apex, whether it's movement and more. I'm going to share just a couple of them that I need to improve. My content also could constantly improve, maybe the editing of this video. My schedule, how consistently I upload, or making sure it's on the same time or same day. Work-life balance. My gameplay could always get better. Even my own personal health. It's all difficult. We all have different stories, and everyone's story does matter. But there's also only so many stories that get heard, because we are limited in life by time. This video is to encourage you to take lead on the change you want to see, because no one is going to do it for you. Take lead on something small like Apex Legends. Stop sucking at it by owning up that we all do, and improve from there. And appreciate how much you have improved, and celebrate that progress.